Here we go. All right, guys, my name's Freddie Jackson, and you will learn a lot about me as we go on with this presentation. MS Preps, thank you for having me. I'm trusting that this conference is going super well for you. Program of Research and Evaluation for Public Schools. I got it right. I got it right. Mississippi, what's happening? All right, guys, let's get it started. Let's just get the party started. I want to thank you again for having me. Anytime that we can come together as educators, as humans, and just strive to push a common cause forward, it's a beautiful thing. I think we are naturally mentors and mentees as humans. Everything that we've ever learned, good or bad, came from another human. So when we can be intentional about this, which I think this is, it's a great time. It's a great thing. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen. I might get a little smaller from time to time, but I'll still be here. You should still be able to see me at all times, but I'm going to blow up my screen here. Here we go. All right, let's have some fun, guys. Kick your shoes off, get comfortable, or as my little nephew and my brother says, let's get comfortable. Let's get comfortable, guys. Let's have some fun. All right. All right, here we go. So, heart-led engagement in leadership is what I'm here to talk about. Heart-led engagement and leadership. You see the LNE BYP, that's just two companies that has come together to build your personal power. Uh, you'll learn, this will all start to make sense as we move through. You see Love No Ego, you see Build Your Power. It'll all start to make sense. But focus in on heart-led engagement and leadership. All right, guys, here we go. So me, Freddie, look at all those bullet points there. Native of Buckingham County, Virginia, former college athlete, former music artist, former counselor, life skills coach, and case manager. Bachelor of Arts in Journalism, Radio Broadcasting, Master of Arts in Psychology, Master of Arts in Organizational Development and Leadership. I'm a certified personal trainer and health coach. I'm an event MC. People started asking me to MC their event. I said, hey, why not add it to the bullet points, right? I'm Wilderness First Aid certified. I'm an educator in Albemarle County Public Schools, which is located in Charlottesville, Virginia. YMCA board member, Piedmont Discovery Center board member. I'm an author and founder of the Love No Ego Foundation. The Love No Ego Foundation is a nonprofit working with youth to help them go beyond society and egotistical pressures and just basically help them live in and on purpose. All right. Now, look at that cool dude over there in that 28-piece suit. It's 28 pieces, guys. I'm not kidding. My mom was not playing when she was dressing me, man. Look at that. Yeah, that's me as a kid. So why do I have this picture here? Because, guys, you remember as a kid how curious you were, or maybe still are, or maybe not so much now as an adult. But kids are very curious. They're naturally free. We went around sticking our fingers in outlets, and boom, an adult comes by and smacks your hand, keeps you trying to keep you safe. But my whole point is this, guys, like as a kid, we were naturally free. We were naturally curious. And somebody had to come along and make us unhappy. Like we were happy. We were just naturally happy. And somebody came along, usually an adult, maybe another kid, made us unhappy, right? Now, as an adult, I want you to think about it. Do you still have that same spirit? Do you show up happy? Or do you show up unhappy looking for somebody else to make us happy? You know, it kind of switches as we go into adulthood. Um, we look for things to make us happy versus taking the responsibility of maintaining our happiness. So, just a little message to help start this presentation and this party off. Let's go. So why am I here? Why am I here, guys? I'm here to help you remember what you already have. Yes, what you already have. I don't think I'm going to teach you anything new. I think I can help raise your awareness of what you already have and help you facilitate positive behavior change and use what you already have. But guys, we have the gift as humans. We've been given everything that we need to be successful, to be happy. We just forget about it. Maybe the world has stolen our awareness of what we already have. What we have cannot be stolen. What was given to us cannot be stolen. Our human intuition is there, it's embedded, it can't be removed. However, our awareness of that human intuition can be stolen, and we can start to think, behave, and move in ways that are not productive for us as well as the people that we're serving. So I'm here to help you remember what you already have, and what you have is very, very beautiful. All right, guys, happiness check. On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you right now? Right now. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, right now. On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you right now? What's that number? Hold that number. And I like to ask you, what's stopping you from feeling a 10? We're talking about, and we're moving towards and talking about how we are showing up. How are we showing up? Because that's the first thing we have to kind of take responsibility for and take a serious look at. So what's stopping you from feeling a 10? That's me on the beach there in, where was I? Surf City, North Carolina. I was watching the sunrise. I watch the sunrise every single day. Even if it's pouring raining, even if it's snowing, I'm out there, I'm enjoying my sunrise because it helps and contributes to my happiness scale, that number on the happiness scale. That's me there on this place called Humpback Rocks. It's in the Blue Ridge Mountains in Virginia, watching that sunrise, or the sunrise watching me in this particular photo. But my point is, my happiness is my responsibility. My happiness is my responsibility. Guys, this ownership helps me to remain in focus. It helps me to remain in purpose. Taking ownership automatically eliminates the things that I cannot control and helps me to focus in on the things that I can control. My happiness is my responsibility. Guys, on the count of 3, even though I'm not there, I want you to all say this together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. My happiness is my responsibility. All right. Here we go. So this whole thing of love, no ego. Love, no ego. Whew. What is love, guys? What is love? Remember what you already have. What is love? And we all know what it is. We all can think of some words to help describe and define what love is. Let's see if you can agree with this. Love is everything that we are designed to do and be here on this earth. Everything that we are designed to do and be here on this earth. Remember, heart-led engagement and leadership. We're going there. We're going there. So love, everything you're designed to do and be here on this earth. What's the ego? What's ego? Ego is the one thing that can keep you away from everything that you're designed to do and be here on this earth. Think about that. Whew. And let's define the ego a little bit more. I like to call it overly self-centeredness. It's not thinking less of yourself. It's thinking of yourself less times. Overly self-centeredness. I can think of myself less times without thinking less of who I am. It's actually super, super rewarding. And it feels super good not to think about myself. The best way to uplift myself is to uplift someone else. It truly does work. And you make the impact, right? So everything that you're designed to do and be here on this earth, love, ego, the one thing that can keep you away from everything you're designed to do and be here on this earth, ego based in overly self-centeredness and fear. Fear can push you into a corner and we do things it's not good for us, right? Like think about it. We are not our authentic selves when we show up with the ego. It limits us, it limits communication, it limits growth. Again, everything that we are as humans, right? Overly self-centeredness and fear. If it wasn't for conflict at all, guys, this falsity of this ego wouldn't even be a thing. It wouldn't exist if there was no conflict. Think about it. You'd just be free to love, learn, grow, share, work your way through things. You just have to have the courage to do it, to be it. And when we do this, guys, we're going to impact ourselves. And you know, our kids, they pick it all up. They pick up on the energy more than anything. You guys know this. So I'm calling it love, no ego, heart-led engagement and leadership. You can call it whatever you want, just as long as we show up as our authentic selves. This is just something that I've created that has worked for myself and many others. But we have to move baseline. We have to move in and on purpose, right? Here we go. What's that say, guys? 1, 2, 3. Life is simple. Now, what does this say? What does this say? Yep, we make it complex. Why do we make it so hard? Why do we make it so difficult? Life is simple. What is life? Life is what's been given to you, what's been given to me. Now, what I make of it, what you make of it could be a whole different thing. But life itself, wow, what an opportunity. I'm grateful. This is beautiful. This is how I show up in the classroom. This is how I show up as a social emotional learning coach. Oof. And if someone comes to me and they are not enjoying life, a student comes to me and I ask them, why are you not enjoying life? And they usually say, da, 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 A, B, C, D, so and so, Susie, you know, it's their world. I get it. We get it. But I think it's our job to tap into their intuition and tap into their spirit and show them some truths, give them some truths, and help them show up as their best selves, despite all the challenges, because they need it more than ever. Life is simple. Let's not make it so complex. I'm going to show you how simple it is. Guys, I want you to read the words on this screen. Are we ready? All in together now. Are we ready? Here we go. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm. Mm. Hmm. Hmm. Quite simple. Mm. Hmm. That's love. That's what's been given to you. It's everything that's natural, everything that's organic. It's beautiful. Without it, we wouldn't be here anyway. We wouldn't be alive. Let's recognize the real. This is reality. This is reality, not what we made up. This is reality. So, what type of energy are you bringing into your space, into your classroom, into your school? All right. Life is simple. Let's go ahead and make it complex. Let's look at this. Here we go again. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Books, instruments, pencils, jewelry, sports, bicycles, clothes, buildings, toys, tires, processed foods. Woo! I found a McDonald's French fry in my brother's car not too long ago. I think he dropped it about a year ago. It's unnatural. It's not real. Let's keep going. Tables, video games, social media, TikTok, Instagram, clocks, social status, America, woo, money, government, phones, statues, Democrat, Republican, Facebook, trucks, the world that we have created, ego influenced world. Wow, all the subcategories of life. Whew. Guys, don't get it twisted. There are some great things out there. I respect America. I respect government. I respect it all. However, when we put titles on things, the things that we capitalize, we often emphasize. We've been taught that in grade school, right? America to me is land and opportunity and universe. And it's a playground for us to run and play. You know, like think about it. I have respect for it and what it's supposed to stand for. But I'm not showing up, honestly, guys, just to be transparent with you. I'm not necessarily showing up as a black man first. No, I think that's limiting. I'm going to show up as a human first. And then I'm going to show up if I have to as a black man for the sake of equality, for the sake of inspiring another, maybe like black student, like, but I'm not showing up pumping my fist first thing. I can't do that. What's been given to me is more universal and more beautiful than just that. So these things on the outside, we say that they're just tools. And we ask kids, how are you going to use the tools of the world that's been given to you that we've created, humans created, and not allow the tools to use you? I'm a former college athlete. Where's sports? Sports is out there on the outside, right? I use sports. It took me all around the world. I have a free undergrad education. I received a free undergrad education, bachelor's in radio broadcasting journalism, all because I could bounce a ball. I used that tool, baby. I maximized the opportunity. So we're teaching our kids, ideally, with this analogy here, that use the world for what it is. It's a bunch of tools. They don't define you. And if we could adapt this as well and show up as our best selves, of course, we're going to teach them because we teach what we are, whether we want to or not. Think about it. We teach what we are, whether we want to or not. All right, here we go. Love, no ego, heart-led engagement and leadership. We're talking about personal development right now and those beautiful, beautiful soft skills. What are those soft skills that you have? And we're going to take that into professional development, to the hard skills. How can you align who you are with what you do? How beautiful is that? And guys, for us as educators, woo, that's very inspiring. That's very alignable. We're dealing with people. We are making a very, very impactful impression upon young people. How are we going into that space? How are we going about that? I think our kids need more personal development than professional development more than ever. Now, these two can feed off of each other beautifully. Absolutely. You know, professional development can help enhance personal development and raise some sort of awareness about who you are and the soft skills that you have. Not as often as the personal development and soft skills can help you learn and land the professional hard skill job career. But hey, love always pays you in more ways than one. So we have to create this beautiful cycle, beautiful, beautiful cycle of growth. Really quick, some facts about the global workplace. I want you to think about your workplace. Gallup, they produce some beautiful, beautiful reports. They do a state of the global workplace report every year. This is a 2024 report reporting on 2023, right? The 2025 report should be out very, very soon, reporting on 2024, the previous year. So 41% of the world's employees, I think they had over 170 countries like participate in their studies, but 41% experiences high level stress at work. High level, I mean, affecting behavior, almost inducing forms of pharmaceutical or medications needed. High level stress at work. 20% increase in sadness and loneliness, 1% increase in worldwide I'm not thriving, the feeling of non-purposeful action. I'm not being fulfilled. So overall employee well-being declined in 2023. Work impacts life. Guys, I want to lean over into life fully. I want us to lean over into life, fully lean there. And so our life can impact the work that we do, that we bring. Can we shift this around? It's time for life. It's time for you to impact the workplace. All right. So love or ego is all about where you're living from. Are you living from courage, confidence, creativity, originality, and freedom? That's love. Love is courageous, baby. It's bold. It tells me everything I need to do, everything I need to know. It tells me when to be quiet. It tells me when to speak up. It helps me create. I feel unique. I embrace my uniqueness. We're born and meant to be different. How beautiful is that? Our kids need to know that. Our kids need to embrace that. But even more so, they need to see that in our behavior, right? So where are you living from? Love? Or, the ego is over here, is always doubtful. It's always fearful, living in scarcity, is overly self-centered. It's kind of enslaved. And it never really solves anything. Think about it. Does it ever really solve anything? When we live in our ego, we always think we're going to gain something from attacking somebody else. What are we gaining? And when I say attack, I mean judgment, physical attack, maybe. Like, like we're attacking. And we think that I won, this person must have lost. Or if they win, I must have lost something. That's what we're teaching our kids through our behaviors. Where are you living from? Which space do you occupy the most? Just stop right now and look back at your day, at the decisions that you've made, the feelings and behaviors that you felt. Where did you spend most of your time? Love space, ego space. You know which space we're supposed to be in. So guys, here we go. 4 pillars. I want to share 4 pillars with you that I believe can impact the human being and help us all show up as our best selves and lead with the heart and engage and lead. Here we go. Spirituality. Number 1, spirituality. I didn't say religion. I said spirituality. We are spirited beings by default. We laugh, we cry, we feel, we hurt, we laugh uncontrollably. Like spirit. I'm just saying we should develop ways that we can pay attention to this spirit and what we feel and be able to process it and learn and grow and get stronger. And we need to develop a foundation that's not easily shaken by the egotistical world, right? Spirituality. Religion is great. Hey, if you have a religion, long as you're not killing people, you're doing good. It's serving you. It's serving the human spirit, the human intuition. It's an extension. It's a practice of what's already here. That's it. Spirituality. Education. Never stop learning. We know that. I think we pretty much have that one wrapped up, right? But also for ourselves as education, like what type of trainings are we doing? How are we being proactive about what we're learning, right? Because we have to keep learning and we have to keep engaging. We have to keep finding ways to show up as our best self. So education, spirituality, education, exercise, guys, we're made to move. If I had the time, I could give you another whole presentation on the benefits of exercise. You don't have to be a top-notch athlete, but you do have to move. It's going to help you show up better. Form a walking group with your colleagues. Let's do something. 10 minutes of yoga. Guys, this morning, I didn't have much time, right? I set a timer on my phone. 1 minute on, 30-second break. I did 5 sets. 1 minute on, 30-second break, another minute on, 30-second break, another minute on, right? 5 minutes total, 5 sets. All I did was did 5 reps of anything I could think of. Hit the timer, it started. Ooh, push-ups, I did 5. What else can I? Squats, I did 5. Sit-ups, I did 5. Wall push-ups, I did 5. Boop. I did all these reps in 1 minute. I rest 30 seconds. Minute came back. I did another 5 reps of anything I could think of in the moment, right? Not following any kind of routine. I just did 5 reps of anything I could think of for 1 minute. Whew. That was a great workout. I loved it. Move, all right? Nature play. Get outside. Get on the trail. You see me on the beach. You see me on the mountains. Get out. Whew. Get out. Last one, community. Look at us. Community. There's unity in the community, even in the word itself. And everything that we're trying to achieve is out there in the community. I need you. You need me. For the collective well-being of us all, community. Spirituality, education, exercise, community. I like to think of it as a be, do, have. First, we learn how to be human being. There's one thing that we should know how to do as human beings is be. We take that energy of being, we go do in the world, make an impact. Naturally, the results show up and we have. But the world teaches us something different. Teaches us that in reverse. You come out of the womb, guess what? You got to have. Have. Go, go, go. This is mine. I got it. Stay back. Right? So you go and do with this chaotic energy of your desires to have. And then we get a little bit older and we're like, oh my God, I need a vacation. I need to meditate. Oh, I need to find the Lord. I need to pray. We're trying to get back because we never truly learned how to be. So it's a be, do, have. Remember that. Be, do, have. And guys, we got to stay vulnerable. Vulnerable is the ultimate piece of transparency that we all should share and embrace gladly. Being vulnerable is like an opportunity to unlearn some behaviors that are not serving you, right? Unlearning is still learning. Guys, my family. Today is my mom's birthday, by the way. Her name is Queen Jackson. Hi, Mom. Happy birthday. Thinking about my family and how much I had to unlearn some things. My dad was a mechanic and nightclub manager. My mom, heavily into the church, worked at a factory sewing clothes, right? 2 different worlds. I had to unlearn a lot of things. I had to be transparent and vulnerable and willing to communicate and have tough conversations so I can go beyond behaviors that were not serving me. You know, vulnerability is cool. It's not weak. It's a very, very strong emotion that wards off attack. If you look it up, it's talking about being easy to be attacked. It's not about that. It's about your transparency as a human being and your desire to grow. That's it. Why love no ego? Again, you can call it anything you want, but why heart-led engagement and leadership? Because the heart never lies. Repeat after me, guys. Right here. Put your hand on your heart. Now repeat after me. This is the boss. Hand goes here on the brain. This is the employee. Ready? Do it again. This is the boss. This is the employee. I said the employee listens to the boss, right? Don't let your boss run off and occupy all these other, I'm sorry, don't let your employee run off and occupy all these other orders from different bosses. That's not serving you. Boss, employee. We need to help you, help us all establish a foundation within that's not easily shaken by the egotistical world. What you teach, whew, that's what you are. You are what you teach. Where do we think our kids get all this stuff from? From us. We have to collectively come together and truly, truly do our best to show up as our best selves so we can help them show up as their best selves. Hey, don't forget doing good works, right? It works. We want to boost morale and environment. We want to support our well-being. We want to increase personal happiness, team and community happiness. We want to, by far, one of the most important reasons we do this work. We want to positively impact the people we are serving, you know? And why wouldn't we want to maximize the human experience? Excuse me, maximize the human experience. Maximize it. Squeeze the lemon. Get the most juice out of it. Get all the juice you can get out of it. Purposeful living. Purpose. Underline that word because it's so powerful. Purpose helps you sleep at night. It wakes you up in the morning. Purpose allows you to rest and be peaceful. And if you can live purposefully, guess what? You can work purposefully. Purposeful living equals purposeful working. It aligns. And when you have that alignment, you're going to maximize it for yourself and for the people you're teaching and impacting. Right? All right, guys, I want to show you an inspiring video here. I'm going to go back and because I want to make sure this shows. Are you with me? Right here. Here we go. Let's go to videos. All right. I want to do this right, guys. A little inspiring video to help bring us all together. Let's do it.
Love, no ego. You see, love, we already have it. We came here with it. We're all different, but the same. Before I was black, before I was white, before I was Buddhist, Baptist, Christian, Democrat, Republican, I was human. You are too. We still are. And we'll always be. We're not built for wars, hate, and separation. We're built for love, unity, and communication. You see, we must not allow the ego to destroy and keep us from everything we are meant to do and be here on this earth. Naturally, I stand with love. Love is boundless. It promotes the best within us and exudes outward and cannot be contained. It's bold, it's strong, it's the truth. The ego is full of doubt, fear, and dis-ease. It destroys, separates, blocks miracles and blessings, and limits us as humans. Love is the greatest gift ever. We cannot allow the ego to come in and destroy everything that we're absolutely meant to do, be here on earth. I stand with love. Love, no ego.
Beautiful. All right, here we go. I'm still screen sharing. I'm back. Up here we go. Remove. All right, guys, I'm back. Let's go ahead. I'm going to bring up the other screen again. Let's see. Here we go. I'm sorry. Let's see. Add to the stage. Remove. Okay. Doot. Share screen. Here we go. Gonna go past this. All right, guys. So I want to thank you for having me here today. Um, Before I get into the closeout here, I just want to make sure that we understand that heart-led engagement and leadership is the way. I threw in the Love No Ego to help us really see how human we are and what we are designed to do and be. It's truly about the heart-led engagement and leadership, how you showing up. And that message I think helps. But I want to make sure that this presentation touches on various topics. I wanted to make sure that it shows for example, uh, the instructional excellence I wrote down here, the novice teacher support, the curriculum innovation. It can also help with teacher retention and how we're showing up. If you are enjoying your workplace, wow, it's hard to leave that place, right? We want the tiered instruction because it's so diversified. We want everybody to be very included. We want this as an inclusive and just beautiful learning environment. That's what we want, right? And so this was more administration or administrator focus. And I'm trusting that you guys enjoyed the presentation. Again, my name is Freddy Jackson. Those are my websites there. That is my social media handle. Feel free to subscribe and share. But most importantly, let's keep impacting our young people. Let's keep doing what love does. Oh, I almost showed you something there. I don't want you to see that yet. But let's keep impacting our young people and doing what we do. And let's go ahead and remove that. All right, guys. So thank you so much. I love you. I don't have to know you to love you. I know you're just like me, and we're out there giving it our absolute best. So keep on rocking and rolling, and let's allow love to do what it does. Heart-led engagement and leadership. Let's show up as our best selves. I thank you guys. See ya.